For most new drivers, the prospect of owning and operating a motor vehicle is filled with great anticipation. With a little maintenance, cars provide nearly unlimited personal mobility and freedom. And let's face it, they're fun to drive. During a warm summer day, a trip in the car can be a relaxing, enjoyable experience. But seasons change, and so do road conditions, making the driver's task a little less enjoyable, but more important than ever. Driving in winter can be difficult and even stressful. But as a responsible driver, you should do everything you can to make winter driving safe for yourself, your passengers, and those around you. This video has been developed to help you prepare for winter driving. It will focus on 4 key concepts: how to prepare your vehicle for winter, how to perform a simple vehicle check before driving in winter, defensive driving, and vehicle control. All of these factors will determine the level of control you have over your vehicle during less than ideal road conditions. Because anyone can have fun driving, but driving safely is serious business.
Hi, I'm Fred Dolker, and I'm here at the KRC Winter Driving School, part of Michigan Technological University in Houghton, Michigan. Yes, I know it's freezing cold, and I'm outside in a Hawaiian shirt and shorts. We're doing that just to prove a point. When you go outside in the winter, you take certain precautions against the cold. Warm clothes, for example. Well, the same logic applies to your car as well. Oh, thank you, Gary. We'll be right back. Ah, much better. Now that I'm prepared for the cold, let's see how my car is doing. Every fall, I perform preventative maintenance on my vehicle, or have it done for me by a certified automotive technician. Check belts and hoses. Look for cracks or fraying. You should always check your coolant level. Recommended strength is -36 degrees. Before winter winds blow, change your engine oil and check brake, transmission, and power steering fluid levels. Also, check your brakes and your battery. Battery failure is the #1 cause of stranded vehicles during cold weather. Install new wiper blades and check to make sure all of your lights work properly so that you can be seen. Hold your air filter up to a light. If you can't see through it, replace it. Check your tire wear and make sure that you have at least 1/8 inch of tread left. Check your tire pressure often for longer life and optimal performance. If you live in an area where snowfalls are heavy, consider buying snow tires for better performance. Once we know that our car can cope with winter, we need to make a few more last-minute adjustments before we can begin to drive. Most drivers are familiar with this tool, or at least they should be. It's used to remove snow and ice from all of the windows, mirrors, headlights, and other critical surfaces. After all, if you can't see, you can't drive. To prevent fogging your windows, make sure your vehicle is warm and that the defroster is working properly before you begin to drive. Okay, my car is ready to go. The windshield, all the other windows and mirrors are clean. I think we're almost ready to roll. Seat and hand position are important for optimum vehicle control. Adjust your seat so that your right foot can easily move from the accelerator to the brake pedal, ideally by rocking off of the heel. Adjust your seat back so that when your arms are outstretched, your wrists land on top of the steering wheel with the arms bent slightly. Hands should be at the 9 and 3 o'clock positions. And remember to use safety belts for you and your passengers every time. One of the biggest mistakes drivers make in the winter is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, posted speeds are set for ideal conditions. You should always slow down when visibility and road conditions are less than ideal. And make sure your headlights are on even during the day so that you can see and be seen. And don't forget, tailgating may be an excellent way to socialize at football games, but when you tailgate behind the wheel of a car, especially in the winter, it can be a recipe for disaster. The best way to avoid tailgating is to keep plenty of distance between you and the car in front of you. In the winter, a 5 or 6 second interval is best. Just pick out a sign or other stationary object on the road, and when the car in front of you passes that object, start counting. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Spiffy new technology and some common sense driving tips, you're on your way to a safe winter driving season. You've prepared your car for the road ahead, checked the antifreeze level, battery strength, belts and hoses. You've done a complete vehicle check before heading out. You've cleared all the snow and ice away from the mirrors, windows, and headlights. You know all about your vehicle's drive systems and brakes and how to use them. But what happens if, despite your best efforts, you still end up stranded somewhere on a cold winter night? A small winter survival kit stored in the trunk may be just the answer. You've got your cell phone, of course. No doubt you've already called AAA for roadside assistance. In the meantime, you may be able to use some extra clothes, boots, hats, gloves, and a blanket to keep warm. High-energy snacks, a small toolkit, and flashlight may come in handy. You should also include jumper cables, a reflective triangle, and a first aid kit. Use kitty litter as tire traction material, along with a small shovel to dig yourself out of a ditch. Of course, no winter survival kit would be complete without a summer wardrobe. After all, seasons change and we do want to be prepared.